What's up, Eustace, Mr. Ligler, and Megan, back with another edition of Panther Primetime.
Let's roll it. Studio 126 wants to wish all of the EHS seniors a warm and happy last day of school. Even though we're not in physical school, it's still an incredible achievement, and we're so proud of everyone who's a part of the senior class, including me. Now, seniors, we have an official announcement for the whereabouts of graduation. We're planning on having a graduation at 6 p.m. on June 12th in downtown Eustis in the form of a sort of parade. Now, students will start at the First United Methodist Church of Eustis, and they will drive in their cars to the hospital green right in front of Tilly's, where a stage will be set up. Now, these students will get out of their vehicle with their families, walk across the stage, take their pictures, and then re-enter their vehicle. From there, they'll drive up to a separate booth in which the student will be able to pick up their actual diploma, an official program, and an official ticket to the event as well. So you'll get some mementos, even though this is somewhat of a different graduation. There will be a YouTube live stream of the entire event, as well as a radio broadcasting in affiliation with a radio show in Leesburg. Now, more details in the form of an all call to the students and parents of EHS will be made in the coming weeks. Now, to stay completely informed, make sure you tune in to Panther Primetime next week for our final episode of the year.
Now, guys, regarding yearbooks, Mr. Knight will be handing out yearbooks today from 10 to 2 in front of the Media Center at EHS. Other times to pick up yearbooks will be combined with textbook and Chromebook drop-offs and will be scheduled for next week and the week after as well. Items in lockers have been bagged and tagged, and students will be able to pick them up at the same time. For more information on dates, make sure you're checking the EHS Facebook page and listening to messages sent out by the school. Additionally, if you seniors have looked in your front yard this week, Tuesday, EHS faculty and staff went out and put special Class of 2020 yard signs in front of all of your houses, as long as we had your address. Here's a video on how we did.
You guys know what season it is. It's AP season! Here's a reminder for the dates for the remaining exams. Today, May 15th, is the AP US History exam at 2 p.m. Monday, May 18th, is the AP Biology exam at 2 p.m. and the AP Environmental Science exam at 4 p.m. Tuesday, May 19th, is the AP Music Theory exam at 12 p.m. and the AP Psychology exam at 2 p.m. Thursday, May 21st, is the AP World History Modern exam at 2 p.m. and the Economics exam for AP Gov and Econ students at 4 p.m. Finally, May 22nd is the AP Statistics exam at 2 p.m. Good luck, Panthers!
All right, I know we said we were going to have a talent show segment for you this week, but we're pushing that to next week, which is going to be produced by the EHS Theater program. And guess what? All your fellow Panthers are going to show off all their talents. I can't wait to see it next week.
Now you all know what time it is. It is my favorite time of the day. It's time for a Disney update. Now Disney Springs will officially reopen on May 20th, but the rest of the Orlando resort will remain closed, including all 4 parks. Now all guests and employees will be required to wear masks in Disney Springs, and Disney will provide all their employees with 3 washable masks, which is great for them. Now guests will have their temperature checked, and plexiglass dividers have been installed at registers. The guests will swipe their own payment cards as they will no longer be handled by employees. And custodians will be retrained to pay attention to those high-touch areas. Now, Universal has also remained closed, but plans to reopen partially soon. Now, the City Walk portion reopened yesterday, actually, with selected venues operating from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. daily. There, all visitors will be required to wear masks and are subject to temperature checks. Now, the Universal Studios Park and Islands of Adventure, however, will remain closed through at least May 31st.
Leave it to Megan to always talk about the theme parks. Let's talk returning to sports. It's something that we are very hopeful for, but some Major League sports will still see a little longer hiatus. As of right now, the first sport to come back will be, you guessed it, NASCAR on Sunday, May 17th at the Darlington Motor Speedway, with no one in the stands, of course. Other sports scheduled to return are the PGA Tour on June 11th and Major League Soccer on June 22nd. Baseball is estimated to return in July, and unfortunately, the Tokyo Olympics has been pushed until July of 2021.
Well, leave it to Lickler to always present us with bad news. Now I'm here with some good news. We want to give a huge shout out to the mom of one of our very own Panthers, Jessie Haynes. Nora Haynes just returned from working in New York City to help aid the Coney Island Hospital for a month in the wake of the huge outbreak in the state. Now, Channel 9 News covered her entire story, and it's an absolutely wonderful article that showcases all of the energy Nora has put into keeping those in the Coney Island Hospital as healthy as they could possibly be. Now, the link to the article is below. Please check it out. We also want to give a shout out to all of our Panthers and all of their family members who may be essential workers at this time. Your work is amazing.
All right, and yes, here I come again with the bad news. Thanks for that one, Megan. For those wondering when phase 2 of reopening will occur in Florida, the governor made this statement. Phase 2 will begin after the successful conclusion of phase 1, which includes a downward trajectory of the syndromic and epidemiology criteria while maintaining adequate health care capacity. This will occur when there is no evidence of a rebound or resurgence of COVID-19 cases and satisfies the benchmarks outlined in this safe, smart, step-by-step plan. Basically, once the amount of cases slows down and it seems as if a rebound will not occur, Florida will move to phase 2. Now, here in the state of Florida, COVID-19 has reached a total of 43,210 cases as of 11 a.m. on May 14th. That's just around 5,000 more cases since our last report. Remember, last week was 4,000, now it's 5,000. It's still in the same area. Lake County has reached 248 cases, which is an increase of 12 cases since last week. Surrounding counties of note are Orange at 1,577 cases, Seminole at 426 cases, and Sumter at 246 cases. Boy, if I were dyslexic, those last two would have been really hard to say. Remember, this information is updated at 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. daily. You can get this information on floridahealthcovid19.gov. Well, it was another great edition of Panther Primetime. Tune in next week for our last show of the school year. Hopefully we'll have some special guests for you. We'll see you then.
Bye.